Question. I was looking at the comparison maps, the GIS maps, and I have a question about District 9. The demographics, and I hate that you can't pull this data up, but according to the map and the demographics, District 9 is shifting from 54% black to 40% white. The white population is shifting from 32 to 40%. That is a 14% decrease of the black population being moved out of that district. And as a earlier speaker spoke to, I'm concerned about the process. How did we get to one map? I'm also concerned about, if you look at 2011, there were several work sessions, public hearings. A work session is very different from a public hearing. Like right now, we're not being given information about the specifics, why the lines are where they are. I'm also very curious to see the economic shift across these boundaries. And so I'm very disappointed about this. As you know, very few people follow City Council on Twitter, especially seniors. So how would they know how to get involved in this? Why not invest in sending out a flyer or a little postcard that says, this is what's starting? So to the clerk, I do have a specific question. Number one, what is the first APS election and the first city council election where these new districts will be applicable? That's one. Number two, I'd like to know from council, what's next? Does this now go to full council, or will there be other public engagement or other meetings about this? And lastly, is there any outside approval, Georgia, DOJ, or any other approval to this process? So I'd like for you to answer those. Thank you so much.
Okay, go on. Mr. Forrest Webb.
As the City of Atlanta Municipal Clerk, in terms of the question related to the election, I cannot speak to matters pertaining to the Board of Education. However, I can speak to the next general election for the City of Atlanta, which would be in 2025, and the maps will be used for that particular purpose.
I will now ask our law department to address her additional concerns.
Good afternoon, Amber A. Robinson, City of Atlanta Department of Law. In regards to the concerns regarding the new District 9, please note that while the new districts are created to comport with the Voting Rights Act and the requirements of the United States Constitution, and in accordance with the census information. So whilst there is a demographic shift in the makeup of District 9 and makeup of other districts, that demographic shift reflects the demographic shift that was contained in the census information. Oh, and as in regards to the question is there any other approvals necessary before the council may adopt these maps? There are none. The council is authorized to redistrict itself in the manner of adopting an amendment to the charter, which the council is undertaking at this time.
Thank you, Ms. Robinson. For those citizens that would like to remain for additional questions or concerns, please feel free. Our next public hearing will be tonight at 6 p.m. in the same room. Thank you. This concludes our public hearing. Thank you.